The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Hey, here we are. I would say fresh material, but the material was fresh for all of the extra funny listeners. It's fresh as a daisy. And it was a not so fresh. It was not so fresh. That's what it was.
That phrase is so disturbing.
That not so fresh feeling. What all did y'all do for fun over the long ass break?
Oh, I was here and there. I was all over the place.
I know you're joking. Are you joking?
No.
Oh.
No, I was just doing random stuff. I didn't go down to Georgia. We normally go down there for Christmas, but we did not make it down there.
The devil being down there and all.
That's exactly right. No, so I was doing errands, and I went to a nature preserve for the first time, and I found out a nature preserve is like a park that sucks because it doesn't have any of the amenities or pavement or regular parking. So I did that.
You took your dog with you?
Took my dog with me. I was going to get him in the water. He wanted nothing to do with it. Almost twisted my ankle like 15 times because it's not paved. You know, she was walking through the woods basically. Yeah. But out there.
Yeah, you're walking on roots. Tripping on roots.
Yeah, but it was down by the water. That was nice.
And your dog's doing better. So
I'm trying to exercise him a little bit, get him to lose some weight. He needs to lose weight. And we're working on that.
Good.
So a couple of things. Stayed a couple of days at my parents' house.
That's what I was going to say. You went to your parents?
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
I never thought you would say I went to a nature preserve. I never pinned him for that.
Well, listen, before I had the dog, I would have never done that. But I'm always looking for new places to go up in the suburbs, and it was a nature preserve, and it's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's not fun.
Where is it?
It's in about 10 minutes away from me, and it's huge, right there on the water.
Huge. It's huge.
Because there's a big one up here, not far from where I live.
Yeah.
Goes all the way, winds around the lake.
Yeah.
And all that. But it's just a state park. It's not, I don't know if it'd be called a nature preserve.
Yeah, there's like nothing there. But I did stumble upon a well, and I put it on my Instagram story. I was recording. I was like, you never see wells anymore. Look at a well. And then I walked up to it, and there was burn marks. I was like, oh, it's a fire pit. I'm a dumbass. It's just like a big brick cylinder out there. God. I thought it was a well. No, it was not. It was a fire pit.
That's so funny.
But yeah, just
drinking out of a well these days.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go, turn the crank and pull up some water. And it was not.
And Lindsay, you went to a party of some sort every day and every night, didn't you? That's what it looked like.
I'm trying to calculate when these people conceived. It must have been a holiday, or why is everybody born in December and January? I went to so many kids' birthday parties, probably 10. Okay. Probably 10 over the break. So I'm going back. I'm like, when these people doing it? Because I'm like...
And that's the way it's going to be every holiday season for you. I mean, unless y'all move and your kids don't have the same friends.
I know.
I mean, because that'll be that way their whole childhood.
And before now, and you know what I'm talking about just because you have children, but... Before now, I could get away with not going to any because they didn't know whose birthday or what day, But now, Delilah's almost 5. She's like, my friend's party's Saturday. And I'm like, oh, no. So I can get out of Brooks's friends because he doesn't know. But, yeah.
How many of those does your husband go to?
He went to quite a few. And the reason I make him go, and I do make him go to some, if they're at a gym or somewhere where Brooks could get hurt and I need to watch Delilah and watch him and it's crowded, I take him because I can't do it. But, if it's going to be a danger to one of the kids, I have to take him. But if
you mean like a trampoline or foam pits and things like that?
Yeah, and there's some places.
Not just taking them down to, where people are working out and letting them play.
Oh, right. Not the gym. Right. Not the workout gym. Yeah. Like trampolines and there's a couple places that aren't monitored, like the front door. So you never know when somebody could escape. So it's just, you gotta have all hands on deck. But
you need the extra help.
Yeah. But he hates it.
That was when my kids were little. That was one of the things that I disliked most about kid activities was going to the kids' birthday parties. Even my own kids. I didn't like going to their parties.
Yeah.
That's why I would show up drunk every time.
Wasted.
Yeah.
He's drunk again. Yeah.
That's like a new thing. These parents attending kids' birthday parties. That was not a thing when I was growing up.
You know when all that started? When they started making couples showers. And then feminizing men and making them be at all of these lady functions.
It is a lady fun. Like just going to your friend's house, they have a pool, your mom gets pizza, and put out the chips, and you have 12 kids and maybe 2 adults.
But that was when they're bigger kids, though.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got toddlers and stuff, it's a little different.
We had parties at like McDonald's in the ball pit.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the Grimace cake came out. Like that was the extent of it. But I do remember my parents dropping me off at parties younger than what I would do now. Like now I don't even know if I would do that until they're a lot older.
Yeah,
But,
I do too. I remember that.
Different time,
But we lived in a tiny town, and
Yeah,
nobody ever got hurt in the 80s.
right.
Of course, when I was little, it was still the 70s.
But nobody got hurt in the 70s.
Some people got hurt in the 70s.
Some people got hurt. Okay.
Yeah. Them was the Evil Knievel years,
Oh,
they call them.
yeah.
But yeah, I was in 1980, the year that Ronald Wilson Reagan was elected. I was 10. That was my 10-year-old year. So I got all of the good years were throughout the 80s. From 10 to 18, Ronald Wilson Reagan was my president. So all of the important years. Nobody ever got hurt.
It's true. So true.
I still need to get those T-shirts printed up. Nobody ever got hurt in the 80s.
We should do that.
Yep. Don't steal it if you're listening, because it's copywritten. Everything you hear on here is copywritten.
Yep.
So don't try that bull, All right, we got more coming up.
More extra funny next.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ Riggins Show. I love R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/table and twine.
Welcome to Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
So, Lindsay, are you glad that all of the holiday stuff is over?
Yeah.
Are things going to slow down for you socially? I don't think so. Are they? You just constantly got crap going on.
Yeah, socially, I think they are. But now, starting January is when the kids' stuff ramps up. So, like school stuff, we got a lot of kindergarten interviews and crap and school stuff and this and that. So,
yeah, but not being out at night and stuff.
No. That's done, and I'm glad.
So, on a regular, when it's regular time of year and you don't have any holiday stuff going on and all that, we're talking about just your friends and the people that you and your husband hang out with. How many nights in a month? Average, would you say that y'all are out doing things for fun with your friends? Kids and without kids?
Okay, so with the kids, it's a lot, because I was telling Riggins this morning, when they're home, it's like they just want to watch TV and then they're crazy. So we try to get them out, from like 5 to 7. We'll either go eat, maybe go to a playground with some friends, so we do that a lot, probably twice a week.
Okay.
Thursday night, Friday night, something like that.
So that's
Saturday.
basically just going out to dinner, getting them out of the house to eat dinner and play.
Yeah, and play or something. But going out with friends, like, for example, Friday night, it's my neighbor's birthday, and she's doing a dinner, and it's at 7:30, and we have to get a babysitter, you know? So it's like that type thing.
So how many times in a month do you think?
Maybe twice a month.
Okay, on separate weekends or a Friday night and a Saturday night, and it'll be done?
Separate weekends.
Okay, so half the weekends a month. Then you're out at night, in addition to twice a week taking the kids out for dinner and evening play.
Yep.
But I mean, that's part of having young kids, and we used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Back when we had friends,
Yeah.
we'd be doing the same type stuff.
And we honestly find it easier to take them out and to get their energy out than to stay at home and someone ends up getting hurt. We're flying off the couch. We're doing, so it's just.
But it also it helps them develop social skills.
Right.
To know how when you got a kid who's in middle school and the waiter or waitress comes by and asks if they're ready to take their order, and the kid looks at the mom, can't order, doesn't know how to talk to the server or whatever. That's a problem.
Right.
Did you ever see that video of the teenager that's at the breakfast place and the server asks him, "How would you like your eggs cooked?" And he immediately looks at his mom. She says, "Just tell him fertilized." He's like, "Fertilized?" Yeah, she was like messing with him, trying to teach him a lesson that you should learn how you like your eggs. You're 15 years old.
Yeah.
You should know at that point, like, how to talk to a server, or at least go,
right.
What are my options there? Even if you don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
One of the things that frustrates me to this day, when we go to a restaurant, whether it's just with my family or whether it's with my little friend Jenny, handsome husband Michael, when the server comes over, and let's say it's the beginning of the sit down, and it's like, "Can I go ahead and get you started with some drinks?" There's an order that we always go to order the drinks. It's Mama orders her drink first, and if Laney's with us, Laney orders hers after that. So the women go first, then boy goes, and then I go at the end. But they'll just stop and look at each other like, "Well, what do you want? Who's ready to go?"
Like they've never done that before.
Yeah.
It's a totally new experience.
Like, what's happening?
But now, if I took off and said, she wants, and then points to Jody, she wants Coke Zero if you have that. Do you have Coke Zero? Yeah, that's what she wants. Then she'd be like, "You don't have to order for me."
Yeah.
I was like, but
Well, you did do it. Yeah.
There's sort of a way things operate when you're at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And the first thing is typically, what would you like to drink? Wake up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
But sometimes I will just go out of the manner turn and say, "I have a Miller Lite." Just that kind of shakes them a little bit. Hey, they're just looking around like, "Hey, I'll have a Miller Lite, please."
Yeah.
Draft if you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to step in and
That is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
And I bet you other people do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riggins, you were a waiter for a long time at P.F. Chang's. Did they do that to you when you were there?
I don't recall. No, I don't remember that ever having an experience like that. He's joking, obviously.
How
I was
long
not
were you there?
I was there for about 2.5 weeks.
Oh, I
there
was
about
like,
2.5
how long
weeks.
did? Okay.
Going through training.
Yeah. Okay.
And
made
how
A
many
long time.
and how many comped meals did you have to give them?
Not many.
Yeah, he gave away a couple just for that, and then they said, "Don't do that."
Yeah. Dang, I beat you at 3 weeks.
Oh, you were a server too?
Yeah. Logan's Roadhouse.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. In high school.
Why only 3 weeks?
I sucked.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's terrible.
They were like, "This isn't for you."
So they canned you.
Oh yeah, they were like, "We have a hostess position if you would like that." I'm like, "I'm out this mug." See ya.
Yeah, you would have been more suited for the hostess. I could see you
Yeah.
being a
Oh,
hostess
I was-
more than a server.
Yeah, I was a terrible server. I ended up spending more money than I made because I had to bring in change and I didn't get tips. So I would just, my dad would like dish out money for it. He's like, why am I paying you to go to work?
Yeah, this is not working out.
I'm like, Dad, I got to get the cash. I got to make change. He's like, are you not making tips to do that for yourself? No.
No, they're like, I want my full change back. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.